place is amazing.
Oh, thank you. This is your room. If you need anything, I'll be upstairs.
Thank you. So, Ms.
Please, call me Vera.
Hello, I'm Sophia Jessica, and welcome to the Fan Carpet.
You filmed it 2 years ago, and the work that's been put in behind the scenes that we have nothing to do with, and all of this is because of that, and it's a real team effort. So it's really great to be here.
It feels awesome. I'm like really new to this whole thing. I'm so used to like usually doing something and then it being released like right away. Like we did this what seems like forever ago. So it's really nice to see everyone again.
This is the result of his big heart. I think I really am impressed, and just it's not. Some people may say it's just flamboyant. It isn't. It is real heart.
It's wonderful. Again, it goes back to the production company. It goes back to Zachary, our producer, who organized all of this. I think we have to talk about, we always talk about the glitz and the glamour of the red carpet, but it's not about ego, it's about bringing this forward to the public. You can make the best film in the world. If you don't get distribution, if people don't know about it, it's one of those secret things in a cupboard somewhere. And so for us here at the Mayfair in London, how accommodating they've been for us. If you look around the room, the talent that's here, very, very pleased to be involved and privileged and blessed to say that I'm part of this great production.
Ultimate pleasure to work with this because of Zach, the producer. I didn't know that he just became, he's 30. He looks a bit older. Anyway, and so he's much younger than my children. That was a strange, and also when he's working with us, he's working fully with his heart. It's very, very rare for this industry, if I can say. Industry, like I don't want to say industry, but Hollywood they said industry, so it's very, very rare. And although directors and producers they're using actors, some producers or directors they're how can I say, treating us like a shit in a way. Of course, we are just mere actors. That's fine, as I'm a professional. But from my point of view, if you really want to make a good film, you have to work with heart. That's my opinion. Whereas his case, fully, sort of with his heart. That's why he organized this kind of things. So I'm absolutely honored working with him, and I'm absolutely 100%. I love him.
I was sent the script. I had a little part in the film, so I had to read the whole thing. I read the whole thing. I was on tour in Europe. I was completely gripped by what I was reading, and I learned my part. And I learned I learned the story of the lead character. Got back a day, and then I had to be in England to film my part. Unfortunately, they cut my part, but it's okay because they ran out of time. But then my co-writer Juan flew in from Hong Kong, and we didn't have a song. I had a melody, but we never had a song. And then I learned they were going to film the song at 6 o'clock. I went, well, we don't have a song. Zach jumped into action, put me and Juan in a hotel and said, write the song. We're going to film it. So under pressure, I wrote the song. Chasing Love came out, and I was really quite surprised at myself, the fact that I was able to come up with something so quickly. wrote the song, got back to the film set, got dressed, got my hair done, got my lipstick on, put my frock on, went downstairs, cameras rolling, walks in, and I had to sing it. So of course, because I've been singing all afternoon, I just did. Juan had his computer there, laptop, press play back to his Urdu thing he was playing, and I just sang it. Fantastic. But the thing is, as an artist, I love a challenge. It's great to have a challenge. And not only that, step out from what you do normally to be on a film set with cameras rolling and acting going on. Fantastic. I love that. Really loved it. Yeah.
I play a guy who is very good at his job, and I like suits. I wear a lot of suits.
My character, I play Herbert Summers, who is a senior DEA agent, American Drug Enforcement agent, who is tracking a Chinese triad mule system taking drugs from England to Amsterdam and back. And my job was to find access into that environment. And one of the characters in the film has allowed himself to get into a rather negative process, and because of that, he's indebted to a triad and then allowed to redeem himself by transporting contraband from one country to the other. I looked at that, and my character looked at that and decided that this would be a great access in. And so basically running an asset, as they say. There's a lot going on in this film. It's absolutely amazing. Not only the visuals, the locations, the talent that's involved with it, but there's something around every corner. It's very Hitchcock, but maybe up 2 or 3 steps,
No one knew what to expect. We didn't know what to expect, but I know we had to deliver. I had to deliver that day. There's no way I could say, Zach, I can't do this. There's no way. I'm a professional. I'm a singer, songwriter, lyricist. Get on with it. Juan is a genius, and between us, we came up with a song. And that was it. And the following day, we went into the studio and laid it down. And what you hear is what we laid down the following day. Woo! Yeah.
It was awesome. We shot, I think the majority of my stuff was in Amsterdam. And I've played there a lot. So I've only ever spent like a night there. So I actually spent a substantial amount of time. Like, I did every single tour that you could possibly do in Amsterdam. I did the Tulip Museum.
Zach's about, he's doing his producer thing, said hello to all the important people. No, we were all important, but I couldn't do what he's done, and the network and his family and everybody around him, everybody around the film has pulled together and done an amazing job to put this on. We're in the Mayfair Hotel, so yeah, it's exciting. It's a bit nerve-wracking, and I hope people enjoy the film. I really do.
It just seemed really fun. I think I couldn't really ever tell what was going to happen. So in that sense, it was a bit of a page turner. I was, when I read it, I was honestly like really into it. I was like, this is pretty fun.
We all have everything within us. You and I and everybody here have the same range, emotional range. What triggers it separates us as human beings. My character is an older DEA agent that really wants, this is a swan song for him. So it's like, not only does he want to do his job, but he also wants to take care of the people involved with it. So there's that conflict as well. which is very, very special for me. So many layers of different things, and the script was brilliant. The production values, the locations, of course, Amsterdam, London. Where else could you go? I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful.
I mean, theatre is my background too, but because for the past 20 years I've really devoted myself to the music, it's been okay because I work with the wonderful Jules Holland. We never stop touring, so I never stop working, so I don't have to worry about being in a play and then, show ends, you're going to find another play. I've done that. I was also in Love Actually, little bit in there, but if the right piece comes along, yeah. Recently I had my agent sent me a request that Baz Luhrmann was doing a film this year, and then I looked at my diary, and I'm in Europe for 3 weeks when he's filming in Australia. I thought, well, what do? I'm like a gentleman's agreement to Jules. I'll be in Europe for 3 weeks. I couldn't very well say, Jules, I ain't coming, I'm off. So, some things work out, some don't. And I'm hoping one day a film will come along where there's a nice gap and I can do something. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't sweat it no more. I don't worry about it no more.
What I'm used to big franchises, my Mission Impossibles and my James Bond work, and it was almost like family. It was very hugging. It was Zach and Andrew, the director, were very supportive in allowing us to feel very comfortable with it. It's a very tense script. There's an element that's very stretched and almost terrorized within the structure of it. I don't want to do any spoilers for you, but it's on the set. It was always perfect. It was always nice.
Jules wrote something in the winter program that we just finished a winter tour, and he said, I quote from his, "I'm the sister he never had." I'm so touched. I had to show it to my mom, and my mom went, "Oh, well, she loves him. She loves him. I think he's a son she would have liked to have had." But he is. As the years have gone by, Jules and myself, we have the same vibe. We serve the music. We serve music. We love the same. We're gospel fans. We love gospel music. On that, we're locked in on that. It's fantastic. And I mean, blues, that kind of vibe. We're in it. I mean, it's just, I can't explain the friendship that that's developed between myself and Jules over the years, other than utter respect for each other, a love for what we do, and his kindness, and in turn, I honor and try to be on all the shows. I try never to clash in it. I try to, this works, and when something works, you make it work. You make the effort to make sure that you are there. And I'm that kind of person, really. If you're going to be a friend, be a friend. Don't be somebody who's dipping in and out and, I've got to go. I'm not that kind of individual. I have sacrificed a lot of things, but I have no regrets for doing so, because he is a friend, and the years together has served me better than if I dipped in and out and whatever just disappeared. What we have is remained a great friendship, and the music we make. For me, I'm happy, so happy.
I hope that the audience can see sort of very detailed sort of action as well as a reaction or atmosphere or that sort of things. It's not only just ordinary sort of, how can I say, thrillers or anything like that. There are human beings, very detailed. That's, I really want the audience could see.
I hope just everyone just has fun watching it. It was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of fun reading it, so I hope it's just as much fun watching it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I haven't seen it yet.
that they enjoy it, that viewing our film allows them to escape themselves for that hour and 20 plus, and we're storytellers. You know, what we do now used to be around a campfire. Used to be the elders talking about this. What we're doing now is sort of a variation, but we're still storytellers. And that's what I am. Just a storyteller, using somebody else's words, trying to make it as real as possible.
Well, my experience was actually right now. We haven't seen each other for probably 2 years, and yet we have literally just fallen back into place with each and every one of us. And it's like we haven't been apart. It's like we finished filming yesterday. And that says everything to me. Like that to me is family. And what we do is very special and very blessed and very, it's amazing. But because you don't spend 6 weeks with somebody and then not see them for 2 years and then retouch base with them and it just be like you haven't gone anywhere. You know, it's kind of in our industry that happens a lot, and it's very special and it feels very special. So we got I've got Truth Seekers due out, which is with Simon, my brother Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. There's their new TV show for Amazon, which is due out this year, which I'm very excited about. Working with my brother was a big experience, and the best experience of my career. He's incredible, and I just love working with him. And then I've got Waltzing with Brando with Billy Zane. We start filming that in April, so in Fiji, which is a story about Bernard Judge, who I play, and Marlon Brando coming together to build a self-sustaining property on an island in Fiji. But with the only way that Brando could do it, in a Brando way, and Bernard has to incorporate that within being an architect. And it's a lovely story. It's written by Bill Fishman and directed by Bill Fishman. So I'm excited.
Maybe, yeah. I think like the music stuff usually takes up a lot of my time, like with touring and recording. So I think if the stars ever aligned or something else, then yeah, maybe. It's something I kind of enjoyed doing if I got asked to do it. But music's still the priority for me. So we're in the studio day one today. It was a setup day, so I was able to come down for this bit. Then we go to South America, tour there, come back, do the arena tour of the UK, and then it's all the festivals, and then I guess more touring.
It's lovely to see that. I'm so proud of what he's achieved. He's incredible. He's an inspiration to me. He's so supportive. Whenever I need to, I can message him right now and he'll message back immediately. He is what you see. He's that talented. And to do half of what he's done would be a hell of a career. I mean, if the opportunity arises, like I say, with Truth Seekers, it was, you know, Simon's been watching me for about the last 7 to 8 years, and then just last year he came to me and said, I might have something for you, which was amazing. I remember exactly where I was when he phoned me, and I get emotional thinking about it, and he'd kill me for that, but don't tell him. But it really meant that much to me that he trusted that I was ready, and you know, not only that, our characters are in the same scenes together, so it's just everything it was beyond what I could have hoped for. And if it ever arises again, the opportunity, then yeah, I'd do something below the waist that I can't say on camera with excitement.
Oh my goodness me! Well, my new album is due out on the 24th of January, called Love Was Here. It also, we have the Chasing Love as a bonus track on the album, so we're all releasing at the same time. The host released on the 17th, the album released on the 24th. you know, I'm really, really, really super happy about the new album. It took me about 2 years to write, in between touring. I mean, most of the lead vocals were recorded in my kitchen because it was the easiest way. That the producers I worked with were really great. They drove up from London, met in the kitchen. Before we did any recording, we had food. We sat around the table and did it. It was really great. Had food. It set up. I've been exchanging lyrics and melodies on the phone and on email. So when we came together, we just had a structure in the song. And that's how the album came about. Eventually, went to Sheffield, recorded it. You know, he got the best musicians he could find, he knew. Fantastic, laid it down, and the album happened. But I'm so happy because it's an album of songs that I've had in my head playing around for a long time, and then I would share the lyrics with Kat, and she'd come up with ideas, and so the album was came together that way, but mainly led by myself. And the feel of the album was really, really very much laid by myself, because what I wanted to do was go back to the vibes I like, and the vibes I'm talking about is the Al Greens and your Curtis Mayfield. You know, I wanted sort of Van Morrison vibe. I wanted sort of, you know, that was my thing, you know, Buddy Ray, those kind of artists that I aspire to, that I admire. And so if I was going to do anything, that's the kind of vein, the vibes that I kind of wanted on this album. I think I got it, and I love it. I really do, really love it. Yeah.
Lots of things. I've just finished working in Belgium with Joel Kinnaman on a new project called The Sound of Philadelphia, a 10-episode dramatic piece in Sweden that's called Hamilton, and something in Wales I really enjoyed called The Killer Next Door. And a couple of commercials that are out and running around right now from Budapest and Cape Town as well. But it's nice. And thank you so much for allowing me to speak with you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more content next time.
You didn't choose your opponent wisely.
Have a lovely stay.
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, with the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels. It's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you round Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.